Hi guys, we're here at Lexus and Kingsport, if that tells you anything about this review for over 60,000 miles on the Ford Explorer ST. So the way we put our warranty, we did the extended bumper to bumper warranty that goes into 60,000 miles and it has a 60,000 mile powertrain. Luckily our dealership that we buy from for Ford typically puts a lifetime warranty on the powertrain, so that's not a major concern by any means. But then it has a 60,000 mile roadside assistance warranty on it as well. Who would have guessed? We're at 60,832 miles. And about 800 miles ago, we started having some issues. So while watching all the Olympics and everything, while watching the Olympics and everything, well, Lexus had a lot of commercials about this new GX 550. So we're going to check it out real quick. Not saying we're replacing the SD because it's been a great vehicle. But we will jump from here. We'll jump back to the house, give you the pros and cons of this thing because there is a lot of great things about it. But I'll let you know what's happened and some of the things we could save money on that we shouldn't have wasted on it that a lot of people ask questions about. All right, now that we are back here at the house to actually talk about the SD, other than we have found issues with it, this and that, now that the warranty is gone. The warranty's gone. It is what it is. Well, except from the dealership that we buy ours from.
Is that boob sweat?
Yes, that is. That is. I don't know whether to stop the video and retry or not. I don't know what to do right now. We can go ahead and restart, and that could be a blooper at the end of the video for all I care. All right, now that we are here back at the house, I know the intro was the Lexus dealership because we found way too many issues with this vehicle. And my wife found the awesome Lexus GX, I think it's 550, because we're definitely like 2 weeks after going and test driving one, so I can't remember the name of it. But to be perfectly honest, I'm going to start with the good or great, honestly. There's a lot of greats. And then move over into the bad. So this thing right here, we were actually sitting just shy of 63,000 miles right now. So great things. This is probably honestly the best or smartest purchase we've ever made for a vehicle. And this channel's already had probably 20 vehicles go through it. So that should say something. So with all those miles, we're still on the original tires. Still not even to the wear mark. Still on the original brake pads. Still no issues. It's been inspected by Ford. We're still good to go on both those. So that is actually a big thing to people that just daily drive them and don't beat the daylights out of them. We have used this vehicle more than most would ever expect or ever use. So this vehicle as a whole, amazing vehicle. You can now order the new model of it, the 25, but at the end of the day, all they did was change the front end just a little bit. So I can imagine going and getting rid of a payment that we owe half of what we bought it for, because we're halfway through the 5 years, and then go and double the payment, or I guess the payment would still be about the same. But at the end of the day, we can pay half as much for refinancing if we really want to. But great vehicle. There is a few things here. So exterior, we'll get to the interior here in a minute, but it is all great reviews on the interior, I promise, except for one little niche. So I will go ahead and jump into a few of the bad things. For the interior, we'll go ahead and throw that later on in the video. I know I said we'll leave the bad for later, but I'm already here, I'm already filming. So let's go ahead and get into it. Well, for the bad, tires still good, brakes still good.
Oh, losing connection. Oh.
The driver holding the camera, not so good. Not so good. All right, so that is going to bring me to my biggest flaw with this vehicle. We paid, it was somewhere around $3,500 for the extended warranty to have, if we rip the leather, if something broke inside, if we curbed the wheel, if a tire went flat, you pay $100 and whatever it is, it gets fixed, right? Well, we had 55,000 miles on the vehicle, almost 56. And then we ran into an issue of, oh shoot, we used to go take my truck on all the family trips just so we could haul more in the bed of the truck than we can fit in the back of this. And well, we end up using this for, I don't even remember what the reason was, but we end up using this and we got it up to 58,000 miles. We'll call the dealership, said, hey, we want to use that extended warranty. We want to use the extended warranty. And then he's like, oh, okay, you paid your $3,500. Well, what seems to be the issue is like, we have 4 curved wheels by the person holding the phone. We have 4 curved wheels. We like to pay our $100.
If I was just on a track, I wouldn't have that problem.
I'll build a track of this house. Don't
Here.
tease me, it's a good
Can you
time.
finish taking that off?
What?
So anyways, we's 2,000 miles shy of hitting that 60,000 mile mark where the extended warranty and the factory warranty wears off. So anyways, called them. They was like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, you have to actually contact that company that you bought the extended warranty through. Which, that's all fun and games, right? So the problem with that is I bought the warranty through the dealership, which is how they all do it, but it's a different company. It's not the dealership's warranty. So I ended up paying $3,500 for something I have to contact the other company through, that in which they don't process anything whenever you're daily driving this and everything. And my wife does have a job that's 35, 40 minutes away, so it gets miles put on it quickly. She goes through 1.5, 2 tanks of fuel a week just going to work. So that 2,000 miles wasn't gonna last long. By the time I could even get in contact with the company, they're like, okay, well, you can send us your mileage and this and that and all that. Well, I'm already over 60,000 miles by the time I can get anywhere with that extended warranty. So the extended warranty is a great thing, my personal opinion, if you think you're gonna tear it up quickly. If for whatever reason you think you're gonna buy a brand new vehicle and you're gonna tear it up quickly. But we didn't have any issues with the extended warranty aspect of it until we were right there near 60,000 miles.
That's good.
Or you tried to go ahead and get it near the 60,000, so whenever the warranty's up, everything's brand new again. But then, so with the issues, give us just a brief second because our son's riding a four-wheeler truck. All right, now that our son's parked his four-wheeler, I can get back into it. All right, so I just briefly explained a lot of warranty issues with the extended warranty stuff that you pay $3,000+ for. Me personally, I'll never buy it ever again. Which I've never bought on one of my vehicles, but being that the kids are in my wife's vehicle most of the time, I really hope and pray nothing happens to the vehicle. But if they tear something up, $100 to fix whatever it is, be a lot cheaper. But after we just spent over $3,000 and never got to use it, and it was too much of a process to try to use it, I'll never buy it again. So there is for the people that always ask, should I get that extended warranty or not? All right, so right here, we're gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna put in a clip of the noise from this bad boy right now.
Pause. Play.
All right, and we're back. All right, so to me that just sounds like a exhaust leak, manifold, something, bolt, crack, something, I don't know. Actually, we are getting it looked at tomorrow, which is great. The only problem with that is with any of this warranty work from any of the dealerships, which we're over 60,000 miles, but our dealership is a lifetime powertrain for our vehicle. The bad part about it is the fact that I scheduled that appointment 2 months ago, and you'll get that with any big major dealership. It sucks. And that's to where I'm almost like, I'd rather go buy something that's older for half the price and just fix it myself. Especially being that we're about to build a garage, a massive garage, to where the work should be easy as long as it's not electrical, because those electrical issues, whew, those can add up. And I've always worked on things that are like early 2000s or older. So anyways, but you've got that one. Then what was the other issues we found so far, babe? Dang, that's really it, other than 2 recalls. 2 recalls. So that little exhaust manifold leak or whatever that noise is, that's the only issue. And the vehicle still operates perfectly fine, no check engine, nothing at all. It's just the nuisance of the noise that you hear, and it comes and goes. It's not there all the time. But then the only other two issues, there's 2 recalls on these vehicles. You got one for the right rear suspension. You can get a crack in a bolt or something where from putting in park and it putting way too much weight and pressure on the rear axle on the passenger side. Recall, they fix it. The only problem is if you do the recall, then they go ahead and make it to where the parking brake automatically engages every time you put it in park. It's very annoying. To me, it's whatever. But a lot of people absolutely hate it. And I don't know if Ford, you can take it back to them and say, hey, just release the parking brake. We want it only when we pull the little lever for the parking brake. And then the only other recall that we've had so far is the rear camera, which was a massive pain because once again, the recall came out. We said, hey, we want the recall fixed. We've had the issue with the reverse camera, the rear view camera, and it took us like 2.5 months to get into a dealership locally that could get the parts in. So there's your issues. It's nothing all that bad. This overall greatest vehicle we've ever bought, one of the more expensive ones we've ever bought, but it is one of the best vehicles we have ever bought. I hope that helps you all with any of your issues with should I buy this, should I buy that. The end of the day, the only thing I think Toyota or Honda SUVs could beat us in, which I think it's the only ones that could beat this vehicle, and it's only in fuel mileage. The fuel mileage is ridiculous with those. But this is the ST package. It's a whole lot more fun to drive, especially for someone like me. I used to race motorcycles and all that, so it's nice to have something that you can go have fun in if you want to go have fun in. You can't do that in some hybrid gas electric vehicle that's made for 40 to 50 miles to the gallon. You're not going to have that. But, well, I guess now the only thing left is the bloopers, babe, from the start of the video. All right, for the interior. I already got it started up, so we're nice and cool up in here. Go ahead and put on those AC seats. All right, we'll calm down the AC just so you can hear. So we're a few more miles, obviously, than the intro. But for the interior, man, this thing is held up amazing. It's not the cleanest. We do have 2 kids and running around 100 miles an hour every day, all day. So the only issue I have with the interior whatsoever, right here, you can't even see it, but you can feel it. That little silver part is peeling off. After over 60,000 miles, almost 63,000 miles, that is the only issue I have with the interior. Now, I will say when you are driving down the road, it's a little bit different. So over here, driving down the road, you can hear a flapping noise. There is no way to resolve it. I've never taken it to a dealership to try to fix it. I have tried to wiggle every little piece of exterior plastic, everything that there is out there to mess with. When you're on the interstate, you can hear some flapping. No idea where it's coming from. I have to assume it's some plastic inside the wheel well or something, but 70 plus miles an hour, you hear a flapping somewhere in this door, somewhere in that area. But honestly, as long as you have music on, which I hate to be that person say, oh yeah, just turn the radio dial up, you're fine, don't worry about it. But the only time we've ever noticed it is whenever like the music's buffering and there's no music. That's the only time we've ever heard it. Whenever we're playing music or anything, we've never noticed it. But as soon as you hear it, you freaking hate it. That is what it is. But there's no way that we're going to go pay thousands of dollars to take it to a dealership and say, hey, there's something rattling over there somewhere. Well, we're not going to do that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You only hear it for a couple seconds here and there if you're in roaming and the music isn't playing. So we're not too worried about that. If that's an issue for you, I don't know if every one of these STs have it. This one does. But other than that, I think it's good to go. Full interior, everything's good. all the kids, all the traveling. Probably 40,000 miles of this vehicle is traveling with kids in the back, going to this, going to that. Multiple kids, not just our 2 kids, but multiple kids. Anyways, we'll end you off with some bloopers. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope it helps someone decide on extended warranties or an SUV to buy. This thing has been absolutely amazing, and we would love to buy the brand new edition. I just don't think they changed enough things to go ahead and finance a new vehicle, because we don't have $65,000 sitting in the bank to just go buy a new vehicle. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. You all have a great day. Edit the living daylights out of that. I like how the video's still going. I don't know why it's still
Turn around.
going.
Turn towards the sun. No.
Oh, what, my boob sweat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fat boys tend to sweat a lot, all right?
Mm.
Yep. Fat boys. All right, let's go ahead and be honest about this. Let's talk to my wife on the way back. Yep, she said, you didn't drive it back? I was like, you could drove it back. Keys are in it. Heck, the AC's on full blast. So I guess, you know, I cleaned it. I did this. I did that. I mean, she makes up for it in all the other ways of life of being a great wife and mommy. But at the end of the day, I mean, I know she didn't want to walk back. She could easily.